From Johnny Somali facing actual prison time in South Korea to Jack Doherty watching his million-dollar empire collapse. These are the downfalls that had the entire internet celebrating. These aren't just content creators who made mistakes. These are streamers whose behavior was so toxic, so reckless, and so harmful that watching them finally face consequences became the most satisfying content of all. Starting with IRL streamer Johnny Somali, who turned international harassment into his brand, terrorizing locals in country after country for views. His reign of chaos in Japan began with verbal assaults that crossed every line.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know why you do this? You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki? We're gonna do it again. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know what we do to you? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we destroy it.
Despite arrests and fines in Japan, Johnny learned nothing. He moved his act to Israel, where his provocations escalated into physical confrontations.
Don't touch me, I'm from America. Don't touch me, I'm from America. Don't touch me. I'll slap the ass, I'll grab it too. Y'all know Trump told me grab it by the I'll grab that too. Stop playing with me. I'll grab it by the right here, nigga. I don't give a
But it was South Korea where Johnny's actions finally caught up with him in the most permanent way. After filming disrespectful content with a comfort woman statue, a memorial to victims of wartime atrocities, and distributing AI-generated content that violated Korean law, authorities weren't playing games. The charges stacked up: harassment, destruction of property, and creating illegal synthetic media. With a potential 31-year prison sentence hanging over him, Johnny's chase for viral infamy ended in a Korean detention center. The internet's response was unanimous.
We wish we would never see him again. Nobody would judge the Korean people if he were to disappear.
Johnny's downfall set the tone for what karma looks like in the streaming world. But while his consequences came from foreign governments, Jack Doherty's empire crumbled from within, destroyed by his own greed and recklessness. The prank YouTuber had built his career on harassing strangers and breaking rules.
Can I get a hug?
Come on, please stop
Please?
it.
I just got over monkeypox.
Go away.
Come on.
These guys have been harassing
Please.
people all day.
Hugs
You'll
too,
get sued.
I'll get sued. Karen, I'm scared.
As his views declined, Jack became increasingly desperate, eventually pivoting to crypto scams that rug-pulled his own fans. But the real damage came when Jack transitioned into a controversial management business, where allegations surfaced that he was targeting girls who were barely legal.
You get 17-year-old girls the night before their birthday, you buy a $10,000 yacht every time. You get them drunk and they sign a contract, 50% of their life every single time.
The accusations didn't stop there. Fellow creator Natalie Reynolds revealed that Jack had been negotiating contracts with creators while they were still minors. His attempts at damage control fell flat. Nobody believed him. Then came the final blow. His girlfriend, who co-managed his business, left him. The financial impact was catastrophic.
Everything, bro. When I met this girl, I was making $1.5 million a month. Now, I'm making probably a tenth of that. Like, what the happened?
Jack's downfall proved that exploiting your audience and crossing ethical lines has an expiration date. His million-dollar monthly income evaporated, leaving him as one of YouTube's most despised figures. The same wave of accountability hit SS Sniperwolf, one of YouTube's biggest creators with over 34 million subscribers. For years, she had dominated the platform with reaction content. But critics like Jack's Films exposed how she was essentially stealing TikTok videos without giving creators credit. After months of callouts, SS Sniperwolf did something that shocked the entire platform. She doxed him.
Last night, Sniperwolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line, "Let's talk like adults." In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me.
She literally drove to Jack's Films' house, filmed it, and posted the location to her 5.6 million Instagram followers. The backlash was immediate and severe. YouTube temporarily demonetized her channel. Major sponsors like G Fuel dropped their partnerships, and over 13,000 people signed a petition demanding her removal from the platform. What should have been a minor drama between creators became one of the most egregious violations of creator safety in YouTube history. SSS Sniperwolf's reputation never recovered. That same pattern of self-destruction consumed Destiny, the political commentator who built his platform by deliberately crossing lines no one else would. His takes became increasingly unhinged, from disturbing statements about CP.
Men that are given access to child pornography have a higher chance of not actually committing pedophilic actions in real life,
to casually advocating for ethnic cleansing.
I'm pro-genocide. It sounds really shitty, but I think that Israel should just draw its borders about where it is now, and basically Palestinians can go live in another place. That's really shitty, but that's about where I'm at.
But the breaking point came in February 2025, when his behavior escalated from offensive takes to actual criminal allegations. A former partner named Pixie filed a federal lawsuit against him for non-consensual distribution. Destiny's response was somehow worse than the allegations. Instead of taking accountability, he leaked private DMs trying to implicate Pixie in the same behavior, an attempt at deflection that backfired spectacularly when Pixie revealed the context he'd stripped away. Then, another victim came forward with similar allegations. Destiny's fan base, which had tolerated his edgy commentary for years, finally turned on him completely. He became a cautionary tale about what happens when someone mistakes being edgy for being untouchable. While Destiny's downfall played out in real time on Twitter, another creator's reckoning had already been seared into internet history. P445. The former NFL commentary YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers experienced one of the most devastating exposures in platform history. When confronted by predator poachers in April 2021, EDP445 had driven to meet someone he believed was a 13-year-old girl. Caught on camera with 84 incriminating messages, he offered what became the most mocked excuse in YouTube history. He claimed he was just trying to get a cupcake. The absurdity of the lie, combined with his on-camera admission that he knew he was messaging a minor, sealed his fate. Every single one of his YouTube channels was terminated. He was completely deplatformed. The cupcake defense became a viral meme, forever cementing his disgrace. EDP445's implosion was swift and total, but some downfalls are slower burns, like Low Tier God, the fighting game streamer whose arrogance and toxicity finally caught up with him. Dale Wilson built his brand on aggressive trash talk.
Pretty sure that 99.9% of the people talking in these comments cannot compete to save their life. But you idiots, you drones, you derps, you online cap of need to understand that you are nothing but a worthless in the comment section.
But his controversies went far beyond gaming beef. He made disturbing comments about minors.
Show the glute game. I want to see what the glute game looks like. They said she's 16. Literally at the gym, I wouldn't look at her twice.
And bizarrely defended Drake during grooming allegations.
What I think Drake is doing, right? What he's doing is he's going around grooming young women or young girls that are going to evolve into women at a certain point in time in their life. Drake has got tired of adult women who are ran through. Promiscuous adult women, I would like to say. Drake has fornicated, had sex, whatever you guys would like to call it, with numerous women. When does it give when you run into tarnished pennies over and over and over and over again?
The final nail in his coffin came when his relationship history was exposed. He dated Elena when she was 17 and he was 29, despite repeatedly denying the age gap. Adding to his fall was the revelation that he owed $121,000 in unpaid child support for a daughter he refused to acknowledge publicly. Multiple Twitch bans, mounting debt, and a destroyed reputation left LTG as one of gaming's most reviled figures. Similar patterns of recklessness destroyed Vitaly, the prankster whose decade of outrageous stunts finally led to real consequences. His downfall began with attention-seeking chaos, climbing the Hollywood sign, causing public disturbances, but escalated dramatically in April 2020.
We have a guy named Vitaly up here on the D of Hollywood sign up on Mount Lee. He's got a sign up saying, "I'm back."
That same year, under the influence of psychedelics, he was involved in a domestic violence incident. After a 2-year disappearance and a seemingly sincere apology, fans thought Vitaly had changed. He even pivoted to catching predators, earning praise for using his platform responsibly. But in March 2025, he returned to his old ways with offensive pranks in the Philippines, resulting in harassment and attempted theft charges that carry sentences of 20+ years. Transferred to a maximum security prison, Vitaly now faces the reality he dodged for years. Both Russia and America refused to take him back, his health deteriorating in a Philippine detention facility. Vitaly's years of consequences, free chaos, finally ended. That same pattern of inevitable implosion defines FouseyTube, whose career was built on manufactured drama and mental health crises broadcast for content. His fabricated emergencies became his brand.
A gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Oh, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head.
But the staged drama gave way to real predatory behavior during a 2023 kickstream where he exploited a vulnerable trafficking victim on camera, boasting about it afterwards. The backlash was immediate. His former manager accused him of assault. Fauci's response somehow made it worse, showing zero remorse. His attempted comeback with a music album flopped spectacularly, leading to a complete mental breakdown where he blamed an alter ego for his failures.
Kanye West still had bipolar disorder and a narcissistic personality, but no talent whatsoever. That's Fousey.
Fauci's extended meltdown became known as the longest fall-off in streaming history, a distinction he shares with Neon, whose confrontational content and disrespectful behavior destroyed his career before it could truly take off. His self-awareness came too late.
I'm a disgrace to my community. I'm a disgrace to my race. I'm a disgrace to my religion. I'm a disgrace. I'm a fucking joke. I'm a joke. I'm a damn joke.
After disrespecting deceased individuals on stream, threatening minors and their families, and getting into public feuds with other creators, Neon's ban from Kick for promoting hate speech was the final straw. His apologies rang hollow as his viewer base evaporated. While Neon's downfall came from his own toxicity, Pirate Software's came from his ego. Jason Thor Hall positioned himself as an industry veteran and developer voice, but his mask cracked during a World of Warcraft raid when he refused to help his team.
See my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
His refusal to take accountability spiraled into arguments that got him kicked from the guild. But the real damage came when he opposed the Stop Killing Games petition, a consumer rights initiative with nearly 1 million signatures. Instead of engaging constructively, Thor launched into condescending rants about why the movement was wrong.
Of course I ran.
Don't be angry at all.
You overpulled 2 packs. You overpulled 2 packs and a boss. That's not on me.
Even as YouTuber Ross Scott patiently corrected his misunderstandings and major creators like Penguins Zero called out his ego, Thor doubled down with a bitter dismissal.
The reason why I have a problem with Stop Killing Games is specifically it starts the wrong conversation. If we're trying to kill off the practice of developers putting together a live service game, pitching it as a single-player experience, and then taking away support in the future, this ain't it.
The backlash cost him 110,000 subscribers in a month. His reputation as a condescending gatekeeper was cemented, but perhaps no downfall was as swift and absolute as Zillion OP, whose entire career evaporated in a single moment caught on camera. The Twitch streamer had built a loyal following through his disability, receiving around $20,000 in donations for a wheelchair and moving expenses. Then, during a stream, he stood up.
Easily outgeared.
Our dog, oh my god, we took our dog, and I was like, oh, this is so cute, like he's cuddling with me because he's scared.
The clip went viral instantly. Zillion claimed he'd been recovering from an injury and simply hadn't updated his audience about walking again.
My beard's much shorter there. I was in the wheelchair beforehand. Me at concerts, me out traveling, me out doing everything. This was just like I was in a wheelchair.
But evidence mounted that he'd been faking or exaggerating his disability for years. The community felt betrayed. He'd accepted thousands in donations under false pretense. Twitch terminated his partnership for fraud. Even his attempt at a comeback years later failed. Zillion's downfall proved that in the age of streaming, the truth always comes out. And when it does, the internet never forgets. These 11 streamers learned that lesson the hard way, providing some of the most satisfying downfalls in internet history.